Where is it safe again? There was a report on the news that a visitor from another state was warned about Chicago, that there are certain parts of Chicago you don't drive in, walk in, or even visit. They said, oh no, no. Hey, drive in North Chicago, I guess Rogers Park, and he stopped at a stop sign. A car comes up right in next to him and unloads on him. So he drives, he steps on the gas and plows into to get away. Actually, turned into someone's front yard, plowed into a building. He says, "I was warned, but I didn't take that advice." And yes, coming to Chicago can get you killed. Riding the L train can get you killed. Riding a bus can get you killed. A lot of people are out there will mug you and take everything you have, and it showed somebody was mugged. Student gave him the pack back, gave him all the money, and he got shot. Yep. The muggers are out there, shooting everybody. And the police, the mayor say, well, we're trying to do something. The police say, we've got more police out there. And then you got the guys who actually run into a store and steal everything and get away with it. And I was told is that they can get away with it because you can't shoot the crooks. If you shoot anybody in a store, even though they're stealing everything, the police will throw you in jail. You're not allowed to have a gun in Chicago. Well, actually, you do have allowed to have a gun. You also can get yourself a FOID card and go through the training and actually learn to. You can carry a gun. And some rapists have found that out by being shot. Some crooks have found that out by being shot. Some hijackers have found that out by being shot. But you got these young kids out there right now, and 14, 15 years old, they go break through a store and they do this. Oh, you're not going to shoot me, ha ha ha. Even with the county police having headquarters downtown in Chicago, they can't stop the shootings. And they put curfews out for the kids, don't settle an argument with a gun. This still doesn't do any good. So, where is it safe in America? Well, it doesn't seem to be safe in churches, as has been happening lately. And all the shooters are all white racists, all Nazis, all hate groups or hate people. Yeah, well, welcome to the world. I remember somebody telling me in Berlin a few years ago, they were in Berlin, and they're walking down the street, and there's a gun battle going on. It's like, turns a corner, and you got the federal police out there machine gunning a bunch of people in a car. And he's rather, what's this? And one of the locals said, oh, don't worry about it. It goes on all the time. And they're out there with brooms and sweeping up. The city's out there, sweeping up the mess, so the tourists don't see it the next day. But going to Mexico City, how safe it is there? It isn't. They have 100 murders a day in Mexico City every day. Doesn't make any difference. 100 dead bodies show up, or they're shot right on the streets. Yeah. It's like being in Beirut, or being in Chicago, or New York, or Los Angeles. As you've got more gangs coming into the United States, they want a piece of the action, so expect more dead bodies. Well, where can they get the guns? They can bring them in from Mexico. Hey, if you could bring in, if you could basically have what they estimated, and this is going on, hundreds of billions of dollars of illegal drugs in this country. If I was a gang member, hey, I would be selling drugs. No, I don't think I would. Too dangerous to sell drugs. Yeah. Maybe just having body armor. Maybe, yeah. Well, I know I could be press. I can, since I'm a journalist, I can get, I can wear a flak vest that says press on it, and have a helmet that says press on it. And I can cover the news in Chicago. City Hall say, why are you wearing a helmet at Ethic? This is Chicago. It's a war zone. It's like having Al Capone again. But it's even worse because these people kill anybody. If you're walking down the street, they can shoot you. If you're driving a car, they will pull right next to you and shoot you for some reason. As a guy, the visitor from another state said, I don't know why. I'm from another state. I don't know anybody here. Yeah. I was going to go meet her relatives, but as far as I know, my grandmother's not involved in any gang warfare. Okay. But then again, it's how safe is it? Well, it's not. It used to be not safe in Belfast, Ireland, right? It's not safe in Israel. It's not safe in some Asian countries. It's not safe in Turkey, especially if you're a journalist. Yeah, especially if you're a journalist. And it's not safe in Ukraine, no matter who you are. Putin will drop a bomb in you. Oh, it doesn't make any difference where you are. Especially stay away from schools, stay away from libraries, stay away from anything to the universities, stay away from hospitals, and yeah, because Putin's going to bomb you. Hey, if you look at the history of Putin, he's a psychopath. I shouldn't say that because he may decide to bomb me. But, Putin's fighting a war. What sensible person would basically destroy every building standing in a city on purpose? And doesn't care who's in it. And he says, well, they're all Nazis. Really? Wow. 40 million Nazis running around Ukraine. And you got a president of Ukraine who must be a Nazi too. He must be SS or Gestapo. Yes, but of course there is that little problem. His ancestors were also murdered by the original Nazis. And he's being killed by Putin. He was trying to be killed by Putin. I don't know. Where is it safe? It's not safe in churches. It's not so safe in food stores. You never know who's going to get a thing. Buffalo, New York. Some guy travels hundreds of miles just so he can kill black people in his food store. You know what they should do to him? And this is from my viewpoint, nobody else's viewpoint. Okay? He should be found hanging in his jail cell by his shoelaces. Really? Yeah. Really? I've heard that happen. I hear that happens in county jail. People are hung by their shoelaces, but they don't wear shoelaces there, do they? They're hung by their bed sheets. Yes, that's pretty well common. Or they choke on their food. Yes, that's pretty common. Or they die mysteriously by slipping in the showers, falling downstairs, or other bodily things. Yes, and sometimes they're basically beaten to a pulp. Gee, terrible to be a Nazi and wind up into a jail where there are black people, or Jews, or Irish, or Catholics, or Protestants. I guess it's not really safe in a lot of places in this country. Or you just happen to be a Republican who is against women's having rights to control their bodies. That may not be safe. Yes, but hey, what can I say? Where is it safe? Well, if you're in the White House, you can get picketed. I mean, was it when Trump was there? They had to bring him to the fallout shelter in the basement because the rioters were trying to burn the White House down or burn the city down. Or January 6th, January 6th was interesting in Washington, D.C. a couple of years ago. You know that, talk about that, January 5th in Kenosha, Wisconsin, the police were out there in riot gear and nobody showed up to riot. They were rioting all the other nights. But January 5th of 2020, they didn't show up. Where did they go? Where are they? They're in Washington, D.C. rioting. Oh, I don't know. Where is it safe? It's not even safe in churches. No, it's not safe in restaurants. Well, it could be like Europe, or it can really get nasty. I mean, well, you know, what are you going to do? Where is it safe? I don't know. I can ask my mother, Mommy, where is it safe? Well, my dear son, I would say in your coffin, but you never know who comes around and digs you up to powder your bones and do a little black magic. Sorcery, black magic. No, we don't do that. We used to do that. We don't do that today. Where is it safe? Well, it was safe in my mother's womb. Yes. Very safe in my mother's womb. Yes. 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 Oh, well. I don't know where it's safe. Oh, space station. Really? You're safe in the space station. Nothing can go wrong. Unless there's a leak. We're leaking water somewhere? I don't know. Oh, well. I don't know. What do I really know? I know nothing. Come on, fellow members. Where is it safe? Being with mother is safe? Would you really want to tangle on with somebody that's pure energy? No, I wouldn't be safe. Well, I'd rather be reversed. Yeah, mom, it's safe around you because you can always zap somebody. I guess that's where it's safe. Yeah, being with mom. Have to remember that next time she comes to dinner. I will set a place for her